guys, so today we're going to be talking about Exam, and this came out in 2009, and it is like a mystery thriller movie. It's not so much horror, but I thought I would talk about it because I think some of you have requested to see a review on it, so that's what we're talking about today. It is on Netflix, by the way, in case you wanted to know. It's easily accessible, at least in the US Netflix. So this movie is so interesting. I'm just going to start off by saying that I loved this movie, including the ending, which I saw not a lot of people liked. So basically there are these 8 candidates that are going for a job at this company who manufactures medicine for this terminal outbreak, I guess, of sickness, I don't know, disease. It's basically set in the future, kind of post-apocalyptic, but there's been this outbreak of this disease, and so these candidates are applying to work for them. Some have ulterior motives. It's basically a really desirable job. They pay really well and it's for a great company. So they go into this room and there's 8 desks laid out, and each desk has a paper on it. It says candidate 1 through 8, and they have a pencil. They all sit at the desk. Then the vigilator comes in. Is that what it's called? Vigilator? I'm gonna call it a vigilator. He comes in and gives them the rules. Basically, they are not allowed to spoil their paper. I think that's what he said. And they are not allowed to talk to him or talk to the guard that's in the room. If they do any of those, they will be removed from the room. So then he's like, you may begin, and he leaves. They all turn their paper over and realize there's nothing on it. Oh, before he leaves, he says, you have 1 question before you, and there's only 1 right answer. Or we're only looking for 1 answer. Then one of the guys starts talking to the other people, and they get kind of scared. And he's like, well, you didn't say we couldn't talk to each other. And at this point, one of the girls decides to risk it and starts writing on her paper, I deserve this job because, and the guard removes her from the room, so she's disqualified. So then the guy starts talking to them, and he's like, well, we can talk to each other. So they start talking, they try and figure out what is going on, how they can reveal the question on the paper, because they think it's some sort of magic trick. This has a lot of suspense in it, and a lot of things happen, and there's a lot of twists in it, and I thought it was really, really cool and very clever that they came up with this idea. And it is a British movie, I believe. Basically, the test ends up being so simple that even the viewer overlooks it, and I think that is fabulous the way they did that, because right away the viewer, me, I was like, what is it? What is it? What do they gotta do? And I was like going along with what they're saying, like, oh yeah, that'll work, do that. And then it ends up being so simple that it was literally right in front of their face, pretty much. I love the differences in the characters and how real they all felt. They all felt like real people in the real world, and they all had their unique differences, and I liked their interaction with each other. I thought that was really intriguing. Definitely check out the trailer if this sounds interesting to you. Again, it's also on Netflix, so I highly, highly recommend this movie, especially like with your family, just to get together and watch it. If you watch it with other people, I think it'd be really amazing, or just by yourself like me with my cats. What I do. This is definitely one of those little gems on Netflix that I found, and thanks to you guys, because you guys have recommended it, I think multiple times if I remember. And yeah, it's never caught my eye before at all, but it's definitely one that is one of my favorites on Netflix now. It's definitely a good one. So that is all I have to say about it. Again, trailer listed down below. Make sure to leave video requests for movies and movie reaction videos down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.